Testing, 1, 2. Hey, look, there I am. Okay, what's up, everybody? We're changing things up a little bit. We're going to kick out some 2 Point Campus since they released their Haunted Edition. Pop over here.
Vegetarian vampire, drink Heinz tomato blood. I'm partaking as well.
Alright. I've got my chat set up and everything should be happy. Okay. So I got a nice Halloween set up here. Remember, the camera's up here, not over here. I should put it over here. So that's where the chat is. Alright, let's I'm gonna start a new game. Make sure I don't overwrite. Okay, we're on a new game. You guys can watch the intro. Alright, so let's get things started. I am Albert Crank, your own personal advisor, and I'm here to help you. You may not have any experience as a campus administrator, but the people at Freshly County College are eager to give you a chance. I'm not sure what that says about them, but hey, let's head to Freshly Meadows and get started on your academic empire. It'd be cooler if it was the guy from the cover. Nice hat and everything. Alright, so we're gonna start out with 5,000 bucks. This This countryside college has low expectations and a nice canal. Okay, it's the perfect place to start your career. Don't know what the canal has to do with it, but if you say so. Yeah, it looks like a vampire. I'm sorry. Doesn't look goth, he looks like a straight out vampire.
A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle. The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything.
In other words, don't break it. Hey look, they added pumpkins, that's cool. Alright, so, welcome to Freshly Meadows, where life moves slowly and expectations are lowly. The 2 Point countryside is the perfect place to start your career. Learn the ropes, make mistakes, and hit the ground smiling.
Distracted
Here, look, pumpkins everywhere. I have to water that.
Janitor required in lecture theatre.
Welcome to campus. Before you start churning out geniuses, you'll need to learn the basics of campus management. Try moving the camera and having a look around. So this is just very similar to the controls for 2 Point Hospital that we went through last week. I never can remember the pitch controls. It's just push. Okay. Our campus is going to be running scientography courses. Let's start by building a science lab. Alright. Hey, they put little videos in since I played this the first time. So the first thing, gotta be 5x5. We can make that work. We're actually gonna go a little bit bigger and go 6x5. And we'll put the door there. Cool. The thing is on that wall. But we got everything that is needed for the room. It's the only thing we just want. Yeah. Alright, so that is a horribly prestiged room, but hey, whatever makes them happy. Let's hire a staff member. Scientography. And inspirational speaking. That's pretty good. We'll take them.
The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab.
Great work. We now have everything we need to run our scientography course. If you're ready, select next year to welcome our first year of students. I think we're ready. Oh, wait a minute. We're forgetting something very important. It's not told us to do it yet. If it'll even let us. Okay, it's not even let us do it yet. Okay. So we don't have to worry about dorms or bathrooms or anything like that yet. Alright, start it.
On 2 Point Radio, salutations and congratulations on your exquisite
We're gonna speed
test.
things up.
You're tuning in for the
Students are arriving on campus. Are you nervous? Why? Am I nervous?
Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. But of course, you already knew that.
Staff are reminded that you may be fired at any time. Thank you. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Now taking students for scientography.
Look at that. The students are in their very first class. Who knows what will happen?
Students should check in before trying to learn.
Definitely made some graphic improvements since I played this.
I hope you have a pencil.
As students learn, they gain experience points, or XP, which will increase their academic level. That thing looks like it's going to explode.
Students are reminded not to walk and read. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
Technically, but not socially optional. They did it! The students passed their first class. Sadly, they didn't do all that well. It seems a number of them were distracted by one need or another. Here we go with dorms and whatnot. A student that has everything they need will be more happy, less distracted, and able to focus on their studies in an enthusiastic and cheerful haze. Sounds like brainwashing to me. A student's needs, such as their thirst or toilet comfort, will affect their overall happiness. I'm gonna pause for now. Happy students perform better in class and earn more XP. take a look at our students and see what we can do to improve the campus. We wanted music for this. The key to campus hospitality is to remember the 3 R's. Students need somewhere to relax themselves, to rest themselves, and to relieve themselves. Sure, 2 of those might be the same thing, but it does sound convincing. Let's build a dormitory and a bathroom to keep people comfortable. Before we do that, I'm going to see if we can track down haunted music. Haunted music. Oh, it just shows up. Resume.
It's time for Sir Nigel Reviews. And thanks to the enlightening intervention of our wonderful producers, you, the audience, have chosen the object of our desires this week. The public's collective wisdom has entrusted me with hog logs. I'm told a popular choice of breakfast cereal.
Yeah, but I think I can make it work.
Interesting. Interesting. It almost tastes like pork scratchings. Ooh.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
I think I do have to
Students
do.
are asked not to ask questions.
Drive me crazy otherwise. Snap back on. Okay, let's try this again. And back to that, let's get some beds down first. Once again, Finstar, the lifesaver. As you'll remember from our award last week, these guys don't have to be spaced out like the patient beds did in the wards. The other thing is, you can't just spam gold star certificates in this one.
Your body is a temple.
You actually have to put some thought into it. What's funny though is,
Could Gothic students please wear high visibility clothing at night?
can
Thank you.
put 3 different color variations in there and it counts as different options. So, hand sanitizer. Alright, so I can't put my big bed in yet, so we'll put a couple desks in. Usually any more than 2 objects and hurt
Attention.
you.
Your finger is not a toothbrush.
Is there anything else I want to put in here? Not right now.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.
Dormitories are a great place for students to relax when they're low on energy. 1 bed between 5 students is considered normal on campus. If you're sharing a bed with 5 other people at the same time, 1 bed. Students may dream of having their own bed, but they'll happily share with a few friends. Alright, so we're going to pause again, and we're going to build a bathroom. Last week, 5-4 bathroom works just as good here. But I've got the gold bathroom. And this Sega never could figure out how to unlock it on my other one because Xbox account. And yeah, it was just much for him apparently. Alright, now normally in here I would not put ink hand dryer, because I'd use the shower room for that, but we're not to that point yet. To try and fix it. Alright. Flower. Alright, so we got our bathroom. Oh, there's the shower room. Did you hear that? I think our students might be hungry. Traditionally, campuses offer a range of food and drink. You know, sustain life. Let's add some vending machines. I promise I will learn to read at some point. Alright, so we got our cheesy gubbins and our burp machine. If it were up to the students, I'm sure we'd all be living in our own filth. Luckily, they have very little say in the matter. Let's hire a janitor and place a bin. Things nice and tidy. Probably skipping ahead in the tutorial, but it's easier to do this. Two by two. Not exactly how I'd like it to be. I'd rather it be 2x4, but hey, it actually worked. Square footage. Towel rack in there. Alright, so let's hire a janitor. First. There you went. Let's see how the students do in their next class. Alright, pause off.
Apologies for the abrupt end to our last segment. I've had a quick rinse and can commence with our review. The border of sweet and savory is, for some perverse reason, the fashion in fine dining circles, so I suppose it only makes sense that this would trickle down in some form to the food of the layperson. Congratulations to you, the common people, for joining in on this most foul of fads.
Scientography lecture starting now. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Sleep is important, but you can do it later.
Alright, so we're almost done with the class. Anytime now. Alright. Well done, the students look smarter already. The better they do, the more money you'll have to fund the campus who's smart now. Yes, you receive tuition fees from all students enrolled in courses at the campus, as well as a bonus for how much XP they're earning. Satisfying students' needs is just one way to improve our grades. Pause. Next on the agenda is a spot of studying. Okay. Luckily, the students have just been given their first assignments. Completing assignments is a way for students to earn XP away from the classroom. So it looks like they need some new facilities. Check your inbox to see what they need. need to not swallow spit the wrong way. Alright, so we need a library. Let's do it. I think we'll throw the library back here. Over there. This is not the library stand I want. And we're going to do 2 of each of these little desks. And if you'll notice, they're different items, so I get prestige for each of them. And somewhere, maybe. Wrong bookshelf over there, but it'll be fine. All right. Got our library. We need an assistant. Down. That's new. Clean. This is new.
Breakfast can be hard for us all. Toast again? I hate it here! Uh-oh, give those heckling kids something new to
Some of
chew
our
on.
students are completing assignment in the library.
Only Hoglog cereal combines 4 times of wheat with a salty crunch of crispy pork skin.
Completing an assignment is a great way to earn XP outside the classroom.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times.
Alright, while they're in class, we're going to check the inbox. You already told me that in another message. And we made money. Yay.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Library books are for everyone. Please stop reading.
Alright. Your students have gone from C grade chumps to B grade brainheads. Let's recap how you did, shall we? Provide better staffing facilities to improve your students, make students happy and comfortable to increase their learning rate, earn more cash by growing your campus and enrolling more students. Congratulations, you earned some kudos for completing objectives. Spend kudos to unlock new items as well as staff outfits and interior design options.
Pajamas are needed in dormitory. Announcement. Shouldn't you?
Pause, first of all. Got a lot, as you can see. There's a couple things I want to unlock off the bat, though. Effectiveness. Okay. So I would guess attractiveness, if anything at all. Alright. One thing I want to unlock first. Let's see, I've got 230 kudos. 15 to unlock that? Okay, we're gonna unlock the arcade machine for sure, because it gets used a lot. Other thing we're gonna unlock. Is eventually need the records cubicle. Not unlock it yet? I can't. Oh, there it is. Costs 5k more, but it increases my learning power by 8%. I want to unlock right away. I should really play this game more often. So they just did do a major update a few days. One of these that does. Oh, they added new posters though. Could have swore it had one more thing that did learning. Okay, so we've unlocked a few things with kudos. Let's move on. What stuff?
Nigel Bickleworth, your friend over the frequencies. I tried to get this next song pulled from the station, but alas, what can one do? Well, I can play it with the disclaimer that you shouldn't enjoy it, and you won't enjoy it. Here you are.
Use everything you've
Some
learned to
musical
help your
triumph,
students
only
pass
on
the
2
year.
Point Radio.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
And build a staff room, apparently.
This is an academic institution. Our bathrooms are co-educational.
Kudos, I don't want to spend kudos yet because I'll need kudos later.
Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded not to walk and read.
That's good enough. Get a couple arcade machines down over here. anything decorative unlocked. Alright, so I need to get 5 staff members and build a staff room. Oh, bookworm.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. No livestock in the student lounge. Thank you.
Another thing I'm gonna unlock is the cookies. With the
It's time to
cookies,
spill the tea with
it
Nigel
increases
Beer.
healthiness on your
Nigel
teachers, and
Beer.
it's one of the only things in the game that does that.
Have them fired, all right? Today I'm hearing that a production assistant at a certain radio station is getting the sack. Scandalous, I know, but you didn't hear it from me.
Janitor required in bathroom.
That should make our staff happy.
If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work.
Figure out a whole lot on that. I'm not spending that much kudos yet. I know as soon as I do, hold those for now. The weed infestation is on its way.
Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush.
I'm going to go ahead and hire the janitor.
Student housing should be character building, not pleasant.
Got us done. Yep, first star, yay. Level 3 science lab. Alright, so... this means add items.
Janitor required in bathroom. Students are asked not to become nocturnal. Academic year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do?
Congratulations, you finished the academic year. Let's head to the end of year rewards to celebrate and see how we did.
Results are now available. No unauthorized panicking.
So we got 100% pass rate, that's a good thing. And we got campus of the year. And that's it. Nobody flunked out though, so I guess that's a good goal.
I know I will.
Summer break is the perfect time to prepare for the year ahead. Build facilities, make unsustainable design choices, and bask in last year's glory.
Don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
Alright, so it wants us to start a virtual normality. Virtual normality, yeah. Let's expand our range of courses by starting a virtual normality course. So we go here, 30, and 30, and start it. We need another lecture theater. I'm just going to copy and paste this one. Soon we'll have another group of students joining the campus. It's important to expand with our ever-growing student body. Buy a new plot. In your own campus. Do I have to? You're gonna make me. Alright, we're gonna buy it with the building. One thing about campus versus hospital, I could build my own building if I wanted to, which is kind of cool.
It may come as a shock, but in my formative years, I went through a gothic phase. I know, it's hard to imagine, but to a young
So apparently I need another janitor.
Bickleworth, there was nothing more exciting than a flying buttress. And the gargoyles, so pensive, so lugubrious,
Can live with the hungry.
so stony.
We're starting a new year. Be sure to check any unresolved
Myself,
campus
I
requirements.
love
Yeah, I
the
know.
provocative opulence and
We're
theatricism
gonna avoid
of
using the new
rock.
building yet.
We live and we learn.
The longer we can keep students in one building,
Janitor
it's gonna
required
be.
in bathroom. Dangerous chemicals can be handled with or without care.
So, virtual normality teacher, this is bad. Litterer. You will build a VR lab. We're waiting for the spooky. Sanitizer. Let's kick it off.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Students using the VR lab should take regular breaks. Now taking students for virtual normality. Welcome new students. We're
I'm gonna
more
put some more
afraid of you
seats down because
than you
apparently they're
are of us.
fussing about it. Definitely don't want to put any in the lounge because that lounge
The
has an 8
timetable
capacity.
is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it.
I could make him happy on sitting.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Students with money should bring enough for everyone.
That's got that area pretty well saturated for attractiveness, which is good. Because attractiveness goes back in on. People are looking here. I've got a 94 accommodation rating. Happy.
Call me Auntie Bickleworth because it's time for Agony Answers. Today's anguish comes from Patronized in Pebbly. My elder sister talks down to me.
Got an
It's like we're
educational
still
need here.
kids. How can I get her to take me seriously?
cubicle.
Oh no, how dreadful. What a very serious and adult problem you have. My advice, grow up. And of course,
Alright, we got our first start. Kudosh.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush. Warning. Don't touch anything in the bathroom. Anything.
Alright, so now we want to satisfy some goals. Here's your kudos to spend, so we'll work out some for these things.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Class is starting soon. You're not late yet.
Let's see what we can do to bump the campus up some. Sanitizer around, which $500 for hand sanitizer? Give me a break. I'm not a huge fan of the kiosks, and the simple reason behind that is they require a staff member to go with them. Let's see. This one increases healthiness.
It doesn't matter how
Okay, these are just the basic healthiness ones.
meeting on campus facilities.
As you get down here, you get
Announcement.
other bonuses with them.
Student lounge. It's just not possible.
Couple plants down. And maybe one of these. Trying to push to level 9 and tell me how to get to other campuses. I want to finish this campus first.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Do this.
If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work.
That did. It's just up to 100. And it pushed our level up. One little bed did a lot. I don't really need anything else. Go for decorations. Look it up and put a couple kiosks out.
Showering is technically but not socially optional.
So you're actually really good.
Sleep is
I'm gonna hire you.
important, but you can do it later.
You just became a kiosk worker.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you.
I can live with all that. Because they're just gonna be working in the kiosk. Alright, so I want the DNA poster. Notice I usually put 2 of everything because after 2, the prestige starts going down.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice.
Alright, so what else can I do? We're better teachers. Oh, still level 1 teachers. Yeah, we can leave the bottomless pit. So much easier to do this campus leveling thing when you have a training room, but it's not been unlocked yet, so... Do the bath poster.
Students are reminded
It's kind of creepy, right?
to ask to go to the toilet. Class is starting. Please take a seat.
A few of these in here. These in here. Purple level 7. The crescent bench will give you a
This is
crescent
Campus
bench.
Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
I'll fire somebody. I'll fire you. Kiosk. I'll do the 10 kudos thing first.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab. It's a bit drizzly outside. Please plan accordingly. Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Students are reminded that virtual reality is more virtual than reality. Janitor required in bathroom.
It feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
And that's why I don't like spending kudosh.
Your book is upside down. That's your book upside down. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
I need 5 more kudosh.
Class is starting soon. You're not late yet. Janitor required in bathroom.
The other thing is the level of the school goes up as people learn.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. The yearly results
Alright, let's see what we did.
Didn't we do
100% pass rate, maybe average exam, not bad. Academic excellence, we'll definitely take that. Finish the year there. Alright,
The academic
Thing
year
is-
is now over.
getting up to get by this guy. But before we do that,
Students are reminded that the student lounge doesn't have to look like that. Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
all the invalid items. Something else I need in there. Alright, so now we're gonna go to the second. Copy that.
The staff room is for staff. It's their room. Janitor needed in dormitory.
And I didn't need an extra science lab because I can't read. I did need an extra science lab. Virtual normality room. Got us to episode 9 at least. Two scientography teachers and a virtual normality teacher.
This week, I've been reading Jasmine, My Odyssey by Jasmine Odyssey. It's just
You're gross.
amazing. For those of us that feel like
You
we've
are
known
perfect.
who she is for, well, ages, really.
Alright, you
Just
wanna
to
upgrade
hear
anything?
all about what that's like from her and those talented,
That's gonna require me to
talented
add another
ghostwriters.
room. Yes, please. Let's Since I'm at 60, I will go ahead and bring on the door.
Your finger is not a toothbrush. Students are asked not to become nocturnal.
I keep that short shower stall. I did it again. And for this. How's all that illegal? Here.
Janitor required in bathroom. Sleep is important, but you can do it later.
So I need another lecture theater. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I was thinking it was going to say another science lab. I'm going to upgrade that.
Students are reminded that you don't have
Plus
to
another
ask
lecture
to
theater.
go to the toilet. Students are reminded not to walk and read.
A little bit of self-learning around here. Well, more shuffling around. There we go. Each of the lecture theaters holds 8 people, and so as long as you have a multiple of 8, you shouldn't need any more rooms. Now, one thing I am going to do, look at the timetable. Teachers, everything is good. If you open slots, I couldn't do any private tuition right now.
This is really boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Janitor required in bathroom. Announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab. Welcome to the start of a new year.
I'll probably regret that
Your
later.
host. Hello. Students should check in before trying to learn.
Okay, maybe not. Well, kudos replacement there.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Frequently asked questions. No, the campus does not have accommodation for your butler.
I think we're gonna hold off on spending 20 kudos on a palm dresser. But before I say that, yeah, just one onset right now.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Students are reminded not to breathe in the library.
Not to breathe in the library, okay. Alright, so we're racking up some A's, but not near as fast as I'd like to. We can't really improve anything right now either, so. On the other two-player game table now. Gosh, nope. That with that.
I love meat, and I love wizards. But does that mean that I love the video game franchise Meat Wizard? Not necessarily. There's just something so complex about modern games, and it doesn't sit right with me. They just can't compare to the charm and focus of vintage
It's a busy
games
library.
like CJ Spotter, the fire-breathing otter, where you only have two
Everybody
actions,
wants something all of a
jump
sudden.
and sneeze. For me, it's still the pinnacle of
priority.
sneezing in games.
Well,
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile. There's a class starting on campus. Funny that.
let's see. 20. You take 100, but you're more fun. Got some of these ones. I'm a bad administrator. I'm starting these people over
In
here.
bathroom.
Let's do it. If you'll notice around the bathrooms, or quad area, whatever, I'm not putting different posters because I'm not so much worried about prestige or anything. I'm more worried about the attractiveness.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. No livestock in the student lounge. Thank you.
Alright. Try and look at my campus. We're all randoms. Alright, so we got people making friends. Everybody's happy. Get another janitor, apparently.
Janitor Janitor required in bathroom. Frequently asked
Probably needs
questions.
another
Yes,
janitor.
your leather jacket does look nice.
Everybody wants a kiosk. You get a kiosk. You get a kiosk. Not really, because I'm not spending the kuda. You could.
Weather report. Oh look, it's raining.
College janitor do that one. That looks bad.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
We're actually doing pretty good on money right now.
Please stay awake in the staff room. No dozing.
Yeah, more kudosh.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile. Sleep is important, but you can do it later.
Alright, we got enough kudosh. I can probably fulfill some of these wants. Kiosk is a really good one, so we'll go with it first. We need to hire 2 assistants.
I hope you've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio.
When because you got 5.
Wild ride. It's me, Harrison Wolf, the voice of freedom screaming into a thankless night. It's gonna be a huge show today, so I'm gonna eat a big old sandwich. Let's power up and power on.
Alright, so it looks like
Janitor required in bathroom.
grade either of these courses. I'm gonna push for 50 points because we gotta push one of them to 4.
Students are reminded that virtual reality is more virtual than reality.
One thing is for sure, I like these cheap building slots. They only go up from here. Now I hate myself. Not really. Dave Rainbow is the only one that needs it right now, so it's not horrible.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens in the science lab.
Thunderballs. Okay.
The campus is expanding, even more than usual.
Alright, so we're pretty much on autopilot till the end of the year now, so...
Janitor required in bathroom. Announcement. The campus does not offer en-suite accommodation.
Alright, let's check our mail and see what we got. You want stuff, you want stuff, you want stuff. Me? Good news is there's still only one student that wants each of those, so it's not gonna break the
into
world.
space the other day. I'm sure they'll tell you that it's important work. But what I want to know is why don't they try something a little funkier? I mean, how many times do we have to do the same old bunch of astronaut things? Why not send up a load of sandwiches? Or a robot? Or that angry badger that lives in my garden? Because it doesn't fit with their agenda. That's why.
We had students counting down for not getting what they want.
I believe
It
that
happens.
small is you. Students are reminded not to breathe in the library.
So now we still got 46 days. It's probably not happening, but yeah.
Student requests are often heard, but not always listened to.
What she said.
If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
Yeah, that ain't happening yet. Can't even buy a bookcase right now. Why do I need another Scientography bookcase? Do I not have one? Students are gonna hate me by the time this is over.
There's a class starting on campus. Funny that.
Sorry, Thunderball student. Not happening right now.
Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. Students are reminded that the student lounge doesn't have to look like that.
I've forgotten what this segment was going to be about. Do you ever just forget what you were going to say? Thoughts are like frogs, and sometimes they just hop away. But they know
And
what they're
end of
doing.
year.
If
So
I
we
still
got-
knew, we'd never
And moving up a point. Living excellence still. Parks. Here. Moving up there.
It feels right. Oh, yeah.
Something feels right.
Here's a song.
Alright. So we know we got at least one more here of this to go through.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are.
And
No
then lecture
urinating
theater.
on campus facilities. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. The summer is a good
Two
chance to
virtual
relax
normality
and
teachers.
prepare for next year.
New one.
The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
No good choices right now. See what we get.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
Thirsty, not too far away.
If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work.
Staff room over there. Let's. I notice I'm not building another dorm because I'm only getting 87 students next year, and I have capacity for 100 right now. If we don't get a good one here, I'm probably gonna sell. Ooh, that's a... Okay, let me rephrase that. If next virtual normality teacher we get isn't better, we'll settle.
I'll add them to the pile. Students are reminded not to walk and read.
We're giving up and going with it now.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bunglecoin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Students using the VR lab should take regular breaks.
Okay, this one we're gonna do.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Class is starting soon. You're not late yet.
We can give us some kudos. I'm not a big fan of this building over here, because it's so far from all the other buildings.
Attention, your finger is not a toothbrush. Announcement, the campus does not offer ensuite accommodation.
Harrison Wolf bringing you unfiltered content on 2 Point Radio.
So I need 5 more course points.
Why?
Should wrap this map up.
Editors can change what you say. They can make me say, "Hey everyone, come to my house and take my petunias." But I'd never say that outside of this specific example. It's gotta be natural, man. Give me juice with the pulp in. Give me cheese with the wax on. This is Radio Au Naturel. It's al fresco. It's al dente. Oh yeah.
Weather report. Oh look, it's raining. Janitor needed in dormitory. Students with money should bring enough for everyone.
Have anywhere to put this?
Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you. Students are reminded not to breathe in the library.
Handle these because they don't cost kudos. That one's tempting too, but
Janitor needed in dormitory. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times.
these have more than one person in them. 4 people. Still not enough for it though. Put one to the guitar song. It's still in there. Kudosh.
I was watching some of that cheesy Gubbins show the other day. You know,
I'm
the
encouraging
cheesy
this
goblins.
gender.
Man, was I confused.
Oh.
What's their deal? Do they grow the gubbins? Are they trying to find them or mine them or something? I tell you, kids must be pretty smart these days to follow such a complex show. Tip of the hat to any kids listening along.
Finished that stage. Yay. So we're definitely going to the map this time. Oops. Here's the scary music. They're only giving us 250,000 here, so that should be a little bit more challenging. Maybe the scary music will carry over now. Kind of like it better than the original music. We'll see.
There is so much to learn in the wonderful field of gastronomy. Firstly, I suppose, that it's not an actual field. Though with all the vegetables and livestock and so on, there may be rather a lot of time spent in a field. There you have it. The study of food really does cover so much ground that we only manage to stretch the surface and talk about grass. Let's have some music, shall we?
Well, back to the normal music. Oh.
Frequently asked questions.
There, I'm
No,
DJ Sous
I will
Chef.
not be your friend.
Find my restaurant and nightclub Beetroot right here in Piazza Lantara. Whatever. I'm here to help turn your student body into a voracious stew of learning. Welcome to the culinary world. It's going to be delicious. Welcome to the lecture theater, a savory kitchen, and a gastronomy changer.
Students are reminded that school spirit is infectious. Go us.
You're spamming. Yeah, let's go ahead and unlock that one.
Staff are reminded that they're easily replaceable. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Alright. Got our lecture theater, let's build our savory kitchen. Okay. What was it? But I don't like it.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Brickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous sound wave salaciousness after this.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
Alright. Worry about.
Students are reminded to set reminders.
I wonder if I have enough templates. I have unlocked templates yet. Yes, I do. What? It broke something.
No unauthorized talking on campus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, 3x7 is what I need. What is this? There's an arm on that.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The gall! In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
Frequently asked questions. No, I wasn't listening.
Oh, I know why most of that row is invalid. I've not bought the stuff with the kudosh.
Sleep is important, but you can do it later. announcement. The campus does not offer ensuite accommodation.
Many tiles as we can in, so we get as much prestige as we can. And alright, so we're in the staff room.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. 1 magical gem out of a possible 5.
The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
Alright, so that should have our basics covered at least. Can I get a decent DJ now? Crank up the speed and take off. I guess that helps to hit start next year.
Now taking students for gastronomy. Announcement. Please stay awake in the staff room. No dozing. You students should make a good
Listen, I get it. You want your students to flower, but their grades won't always be self-rising. When one of my chefs needs some help, I send everyone else home and talk to them slowly and loudly. Maybe that's extreme, but some extra attention can go a long way. I recommend building a private tuition. A private tuition room. Here.
Gastronomy students are reminded that snacks are always welcome.
Students can attend private tuition for one-on-one help from a teacher. It's a great way for students to catch up or even race ahead. Private tuition sessions require a teacher to be qualified in the same course that the student is taking. Alright, so we're hiring an... Not that teacher.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is
Think
really
that one.
boring. Invest in Bungle Coin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
So now that I've given her only private tuition, that's gonna make things easier. Because then I don't have a teacher trying to teach and do private tuition. Jeez. Students are having a bland experience. Don't expect their food to be any different. Show them a tasty time by throwing them a party. Alright, so we'll build a student union here in a second. First, I gotta fix some stuff. Get it standing up here, and
Janitor to maintain lectern. Thank you. Announcement. Cheating is the wrong kind of clever.
got it up to 6. Library now, let's get an assistant.
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister Tarquin Foxbridge, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents.
Alright, let's go ahead and build a student union.
Clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
Can't build
Students
a
are
student
reminded
yet. Alright.
to try and keep up.
Take the one who doesn't drop litter.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Milkshakes should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking.
Not even working on stars yet. This is still tutorial stuff. Gotta love it.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Weather report. Yep. Seems fine.
It was a success. I've not seen anything like that in days. I'm sure the students appreciate it. A wide range of events that you can run on campus, so don't forget to spice up the academic year. That's it. We've finished the prep. Now all we can do is mix everything together and hope for the best.
Almost nothing.
Can't wait to taste the students cooking. Oh, didn't I mention I judge the campus cook-off? Good luck.
At the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony.
Alright,
The bar
let's see what
to
we've got to
what
do.
bites you. The A to
Send
all
students
your
complete
cues.
private tuition.
I'm listening.
Student entertainment,
We're out of
70
time.
cents.
We'll get to your problems after this.
E-grade gastronomy
All
students,
right.
and then win a cook-off competition. So instead
Students are
of
reminded that you don't have to ask
competition.
them to go to the toilet.
No choice but to put it right there.
Institution. Our bathrooms are co-educational.
Days and we start cooking.
Campus cook-off starting now.
Here we go.
None for me, thanks. Janitor required in bathroom. Please taste your own food before feeding to others.
Clubs are another great way to get students socializing and having a savory time. Students in clubs will also develop special skills. Place a power nap club stand to get people asleep on their feet, or a speed walking club stand for chefs that like to move like hot soup out of it. What? Okay. Yay, we won the cooking competition. So, with this small of a campus, well done, your students won the campus cook-off, easy like pie, and tasty too. Alright, so everybody wants clubs all of a sudden, so we're gonna do the sleeping one. Plenty of room to throw it back here.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work, but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room. Mill about in the converted mill. Why, read in the scullery. Your home is your
Read in the
castle.
scullery?
Utilize all of its many,
I'm gonna have to look up what a
many
scullery
nooks
is
and
now.
crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Extra tuition can be found in the teacher's office. Stop bothering me.
Alright, we're gonna speed up this private tuition thing a bit.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Please put your pencils down. Only kidding.
Alright, that will hopefully get us enough into private tuition to... Here,
Janitor
here,
required in bathroom. Sleep is important, but you can do it later. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
Alright,
End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking.
gonna do some setting tweaks and knock that down to 16. That's about at least.
Enjoy your summer. I know I
How many
will.
words we got? I'll take it. After a very savory year, it's time to cook something sweet. The great chef is just as familiar with sugar as salt, with butter as cheese,
Proud.
with tiramisu as tenderstem broccoli. Tenderstem broccoli? Okay. Remember, food is all about balance, except when it comes to custard. You can't have too much custard. Alright, so that means we gotta build the sweet kitchen.
Do you like what you hear?
Put it over here.
Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you.
For a sweet kitchen,
today's
that table sure
deliberate
has
listener.
cucumbers on it.
Despite the rumors, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Library books are for everyone. Please stop reading.
need 2 more gastronomy teachers. Enough that. Now we wait. We win. Alright, let's see how this one is. No.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Milkshakes should be consumed in
Says
moderation.
yes.
No binge milking.
Everything should be good. Let's roll.
It's not your year, it's just another year.
We could do the second private commission.
Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded that some of you are doing better than others.
Want some?
Janitor needed to
Once nobody needs
unblock
anything.
toilets.
I have kudos to spend, and no one needs anything, of course.
Touch anything in the bathroom. Anything.
That message, we're hiring another janitor. So we'll probably hire two. The one thing I'm seeing right off, I need to bring a student union. That's something all I've got for entertainment right now.
Janitor required in bathroom. Gastronomy students are reminded that snacks are always welcome.
So that was a huge cake. We can handle that.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. you don't
There we
like
go.
the staff room, try getting back to work.
Good morning. You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne. It's a few minutes past something. We'll check on those
Minutes
numbers
past
while you listen to some music.
Janitor required in bathroom. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office. It's not always the case.
Alright, we've unlocked our next university. And a bunch of shit. Alright, so how many people can this room hold
To
now?
unblock toilets. Lovely.
I think 4
Students
people.
are reminded that the student lounge doesn't have to look like that.
Be another recruit. Okay, we're pausing for a minute. Hey look, he's a pumpkin dude. Oh, I have to put a stage in. Now it's gonna load on the stage. Forward.
It's funny
See what
how your
happens.
routines can change after all these years. Lately, I've been enjoying a bowl of hog logs in the morning. It's true what they say in the advert. There just wasn't enough pig in my morning. This next song is for the hog log lady.
If these students aren't happy after all these events,
Student
I don't know what to
housing
say.
should be character building, not pleasant.
Building on the club. That should hopefully push us to level 5 for that club.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Announcement. Opening a book is not the same as reading.
Congratulations, you get to run a food kiosk. 200 kudosh for one station? Off balance there. And 16 kudosh. May happen, it may not. Alright, so that's stuck waiting until sweet kitchen? That sucks. Waiting for next year.
Janitor required in bathroom. Milkshakes should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking.
Recently, while walking home, I was chased into a tree by a group of students barking like dogs. I went into a primal state of self-preservation, hissing at them like a feral cat. I've learned since that it was some kind of initiation for a society. Oh, I
Hey, we got a
suppose now that
five.
I know it was a joke, I can see the funny side. Ha! Young people, eh? The terrifying scamps.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. There's a class starting on campus.
Jeez, that's huge.
Copy that.
Oh, it comes with its own courtyard.
Janitor required in bathroom. Warning. Don't touch anything in the bathroom. Anything.
Just eat a little. Okay.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Please taste your own food before feeding to others. bathroom. If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work.
What am I going to do with my life? I just don't know. Orb. Huh? What? Come to an Orb Foundation Learning Center.
Please address me as the cheesy goblin. While I'm in the suit, I eat, drink, and sleep goblin. That's why I'm the best. We're up to 51 students next year, so we'll go ahead and go to the dorm.
Lovely. Teachers should be found in a teacher's office, but it's not always the case. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well?
We didn't get Queen of Clubs. Kinda shocking.
The academic year is now over. Janitor required in the bathroom. Class is starting. Please take a seat.
Alright, so we need a savory kitchen. Oh, we need a science lab. Ooh, gastronomy teachers.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Students are delighted that the student
So why is it
lounge
blocked?
doesn't have to look like that.
What is required for and we're probably gonna go ahead and get our mixing station. So we need experiment station, science station, and microscope.
Janitor needed in dormitory. Announcement: flatmates aren't always flat.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on
Station.
2 Point Radio. Here's the weather. Things are looking cold on the pointy mountains. You might want to wear a second pair of shoes. I suppose skis are technically a second pair of shoes. What they lack in terms of providing warmth, they make up for by being a lot like very thin toboggans. Play that music.
going to cost me
Janitor
150.
needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Please be quiet silently. Thank you.
There.
Janitor required
45.
in bathroom.
That's not right. That looks more right.
Milkshakes should be
Still only
consumed
2
in
teachers.
moderation. No binge milking.
Okay, we legit need 2 teachers. You. And you.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets.
Alright.
Lovely.
Anything else?
Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello.
He is all that open space. Could have probably rearranged a little bit to make that work better.
Dangerous chemicals can be handled with or without care.
I could have. Oh well.
Janitor required in bathroom.
I can't believe that's 200 kudosh.
I recently joined an amateur plumbing club. Oh, it's a lot of fun. The pipes, the tools, the rush when you blow a valve. The competitive element is one thing, but it's also great training for when something goes wrong at home. After all, with the right attitude and a little experience, there's no problem you can't make worse.
Plagiarism is not a belief system. Announcement. Please be wary of falling amphibians. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
We'll take this guy. Alright, so I just need one more level.
Please taste your own food before feeding to others. starting soon. You're not late yet.
So it looks like we're going to push a little bit over on this episode, but I want to finish out this level before we wrap it up. So just bear with me if you want to. If not, thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you next time. But I'm going to hang out until this finishes up.
Needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
In the news today, pop star Jasmine Odyssey has everybody talking after sharing an image of a spatula. Fans are debating whether this latest post is a cryptic suggestion of music to come or simply a kitchen-based mistake. It's hard to say, but what is clear is that we'll be discussing it for days.
Teachers should be found in a teacher's office. It is not always the case. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Don't like the staff room? Try getting back to work. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Anybody else catch the students that were just hanging out in there chatting?
Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. Students are reminded that the student lounge doesn't have to look like that.
That's the end of our show, but I'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again. Here's to that. Here's to time's relentless advance. Here's to you, 2 Point County. Playing us out, we've got an absolute firecracker. Good night!
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Your book is upside down. That's your book upside down.
a couple more bins and drink machines out and see if we can get that drink rating up.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Oh, I'm saving the kudosh.
Sleep is important, but you can do it later.
Excuse me. There's that damn mixing station haunting me again. It's a bad place to put an event.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The student union is not your playground. It's everyone's playground.
Alright, so we're about to hit our county cook-off, which will hopefully kill out the 2 stars.
Janitor required in bathroom. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Campus cook-off starting now. None for me, thanks.
It'd be kind of cool if during these they gave you like a mini game or something.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
Alright, there's our 3 stars. 2 stars, I'll learn to count later. Alright, so now for 3 stars. 100 students on campus, jeez. $69, that's close, right?
Janitor required in bathroom.
Let's see about doing some tweaking. Ooh.
Gastronomy students are reminded that I'm still waiting for my order.
We can finally build it. Cheeseburger, anyone? Looks pretty good. So I'll give you an herb garden now. Hold on a moment.
Yes, it's that time again. Initiation week. We'll be trying to see through the hazing as every club, society, and group with matching hats gets together to welcome their newest members by, well, sort of harassing them a bit.
Janitor needed to unlock toilets.
Some pass, we'll take it. With excellence. With hearts. With clubs. Oops, there. Nice.
Students should report all issues to someone that cares. The academic year is starting soon.
Alright.
Was there anything we wanted to do?
Build a lecture theater and a savory kitchen, I guess.
The end of year
No,
results
just
have been
yeah,
released.
hold
Luck won't help you now. Enjoy your summer. I know I will.
Yeah, we really? Alright, start it up.
Janitor required in bathroom. The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing
I
it.
don't know, if you've ever tried to change it, it's pretty close to written in stone. It's a pain in the ass.
Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. The staff room is for staff. It's their room.
Alright, start giving me requests. I know you want to.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time.
Yeah, we'll do it. Anything else for this level?
Students are reminded not
Oh,
to
goodness.
encourage the frogs. Janitor required in bathroom.
There we go.
It's time for an Initiation Week tip from our resident student expert, Maggie Watmore.
Only red eats the last nut wrong.
I join every club because I don't want to miss out on any potentially precious campus experience. Unfortunately, quite a lot of the events do clash, but if you make a schedule and run really fast between them, you can do it all. You might be known as the person that comes late and leaves running before the end, but you know, it's important to leave an impression.
Students are reminded that the student lounge doesn't have to look like that. It doesn't matter
You're
how
like not
desperate
opening
you
all the
are.
way.
No urinating on campus facilities.
Nobody wants one on my schedule.
Sleep is important, but you can do it later. Janitor required in bathroom.
I wish these guys would understand. I like the crazy taxi machine too, but 250 kudos for it. I think this guy only says this.
Milkshakes should be consumed in moderation. No binge milking. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Warning. Some announcements are closer than they
I love that they don't even bother
Thank you.
showing the display bar. They just give me the prize.
Dangerous chemicals can be handled with or without care. Janitor required in bathroom.
We're back with our Initiation Week special and how to handle it with style.
What are these guys down here making?
Initiation Week provides
Looks
all
like
of us
maybe a
with
pizza
lot
or
of
something?
choices. But I wanted to take the time to remind you that you don't have to choose any of them. There's something so overdone about clubs on campus, don't you think? Haven't we all had enough backgammon and volleyball?
I can live with
The
bottomless
fun
pit.
doesn't have to be organized.
The library is not your home, nor your home a library. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
I just wish I could train staff at this point. A line of people. That's crazy.
incoming students are reminded that I'm still waiting for my order. Janitor required in bathroom.
So here's my plan. Get 10 more points and add funny business in to try and get 100 students on campus next year. Let's see if it works. I think it's going to, because we're about to hit 14.
Is in your hands. Partly. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I've got most everything I need too. So, it's to 96. If we need 15 more, we might pull off 100 next year. Maybe.
What am I going to do with my life? I just don't know.
Orb.
What?
Come to an Orb Foundation Learning Center and replace your mind with the
Sweet,
power of the Orb.
Oh, amazing. I'll do that then. Thanks.
Extra tuition can be found in the teacher's office. Stop bothering me. Janitor required in bathroom.
I don't know why I went ahead and hired him, because now I'm paying him to do literally nothing. It is what it is.
If you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work. Janitor needed to unlock toilets. Lovely.
Now we're ready for next year, yeah.
Whom it may concern, I'm so disappointed in you. Thank you.
Alright, so now the only thing we got left is to get these students.
Announcement. No, I've forgotten. Janitor required in bathroom.
2 off. We can hit 15, I think we'll get it. Maybe not.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
This has been our Initiation Week special on Campus Radio. I hope our collective wisdom has helped you in some small way navigate the extracurricular minefield. And if it hasn't, well, there's always next year.
Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
Sure they don't.
Janitor needed in dormitory.
Just know every time she says something about a janitor, it's time to hire a janitor. Hopefully, 2 of these students that are coming to review the school will join. And then we have 100. They didn't stay long, that's for sure.
It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Student housing should be character building, not pleasant. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Summer break would be a convenient time for construction.
Alright, so we have Queen Clubs. Camps of the Year. That's it this time around.
The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
Waiting for these guys to clear out.
End of year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Students in the science lab.
There's a lot of plots on this map.
Times. Janitor required in bathroom.
Hate to put something over here, that's nuts. Two. Plus 98 still. You'd think 2 applicants would get us over the hump. Alright, so we need 1 more funny business teacher. There we go.
Now taking students for funny business.
So we've got 1 more year.
Union is not your playground. It's everyone's playground. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Good news is everything should run on autopilot for this 1 year. Good.
Astronomy students are reminded that I'm still waiting for my tutor. water. Grounds, I'm talking to you. Janitor needed to unblock
We're a little
toilets.
toasty.
Lovely.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. It's me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, the voice coming out of your radio here on 2 Point Radio. Isn't it a beautiful day in this little county of ours? Not that I'd know, of course. No windows in the old recording booth. And while I have made several written requests to our management, this is actually just the way I like it.
Staff are reminded to care about students. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. The library is not your home, nor your home a library.
To beginning of February.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Announcement. Please stay awake in the staff room. No dozing.
Ooh, you're gross. We don't want gross. What's that though? Shuffling.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. There's a class starting on campus. Funny that.
Gee, it's 114 next year. You can't give me 2 students this year, but you'll give me that much next year. Where did the librarian go? I just hired him. They shouldn't have to pee.
If it's
Working
quite
in
all right
club
with
recruitment,
you, I'd
yes.
like to discuss crockery. Any objections?
You don't even check. What the hell?
Delightful. Yes, I don't know who needs to hear this. I'd imagine it's most of you, but plating is not optional. When you slop food onto a tray, you turn your food into slop. Remember, we eat with our eyes. Well, I'm sure some of you will take that as an instruction to start shoveling chowder into your sockets.
So I guess they're out there since there's nobody in the
Despite
library.
rudeness, the campus grounds are not a toilet.
We'll see what
Teachers
happens.
are reminded that extra tuition is additional, not optional. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. No livestock in the student lounge. Thank you. Students are reminded to fork it over.
All right, we're almost there. I appreciate what you.
Sleep is important.
I appreciate you sticking
Do it
around with me.
later.
Let's get through this. Just about there.
It's time for Agony Answers, where I solve one of your tiny little problems with minimal effort. The following is from Forlorn in Freshly. Nigel, the other day I accidentally left my dissertation on the bus. Could you please spread the word and see if I can get it back? Thanks in advance. Well, this is what you get for riding the bus. As for your request, I'd love to help you, I really would. But if I did, how would you learn? You see my dilemma?
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Announcement. The campus is not responsible for anything that happens
Oh
in the
yeah,
science
we're finally
lab.
placing it. You get a crazy taxi machine. You get a crazy taxi machine. Hell, even you get a crazy taxi machine. There, that should make those people happy. The thing is, I don't have to spend that much kudosh again on that. Missed him by that much.
Janitor required in bathroom. Gastronomy students are reminded that I'm still waiting for my order. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Warning. The floor of the Students' Union is wet at all times. Thank you.
I don't think that was for funny business. I think the Q was for gastronomy. Oh well.
Jasmine. Odyssey. How do you follow up the best-selling album in 2 Point County history with even more music?
Even more.
Jasmine Odyssey presents Even More.
Fish out of water, bigger than before. She's writing even more.
Janitor required in bathroom. Staff are reminded to be inspirational.
Alright, we're just about there.
End of year is approaching. It's too late to start trying. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. The staff room is for staff. It's their room.
Jeez, people are making heavy use of those kiosks.
And prepare for next year.
Alright, last award ceremony, let's see what we've got. Okay, 2 hearts, 20 clubs, Campus of the Year, and it.
End of year results published. Now.
And I'm so tempted to just hit the start year, but I know as soon as I do, I'll have my math wrong, and it just won't be pretty.
Janitor required in bathroom.
Try it.
Visitors checked in and then removed immediately.
Hey, it worked. My plans do work occasionally, I guess. Go to map. Save and quit.